All right, hello everybody. Wanted to get on here to invite you all to join me on this 11-day fast. I will be fasting on January 11th for 11 days. The numbers for this fast are very significant to me. One, we have a full moon on January 10th, and the day after, of course, is the 11th, and I will be starting my fast that day, going into a new cycle, moon cycle, with cleanse and resetting, which is amazing. Also, is 2020, 2 and 0. Zeros means just a circle going around there. And then the twos, of course, are significant. And of course, the January 11th, all three ones with the addition to the zero. So numbers, if you are into numerology and or sequences, so forth and so on, you probably get it. If not, do your own research to find out what that may mean. But it's my life, my journey, and it's a perfect time and opportunity for me to do exactly what it is that I've been called to do. So I'm asking that, or not asking, but I'm extending the invitation for all of you to join me. You don't necessarily have to do a fast in the way in which I will do it, but it is an opportunity for you to at least think about doing something different than you have done in the past, or at least consider fasting maybe for a day if you've never fasted, and or for those of you who have fasted, you know what the experience is like, so you can jump on board and have another great experience. Hopefully it was great for you. That is it. My fast will consist of water. What I won't be eating. I won't be eating food, and I will be replacing it with water, basically. I drink water now, but I have lemon in here. I won't have lemon in my water. That's all I drink anyway, and tea. So that is what I will drink while during my fast, or on my fast, is water. The water that I'll drink is the oxygenated alkaline water that I shared a video about on my page. So that's the water I drink. And then I also will ingest coconut water. Coconut water is one of the greatest waters on earth to eat or drink. So I'll have that as well. Not a lot of the coconut water, but I will have that, especially because I will continue my routines in terms of training or working out. And my routines can be intense, yet I will definitely be mindful of the intensity level that I am working and training out at, because there is a longevity benefit in fasting that I want to reap the benefits of. So if I work out intense, there's a jurisdiction there that I have to really follow and pay attention to, because it will hinder the stem cell reproduction and all the other long-term effects of what goes on during this long-term fast. So that's why I won't really be doing extensive or intense workouts, but I will continue to move. Moving is a must. With my movement, I will be doing Qigong more, definitely yoga, bumping up my meditation. I'll be outside in nature more. I'm not out in nature as often as I am in the summer, and I will change that up. I will also be changing up my routine. What I mean by routine is eliminating social media. Not that I'm on there a lot, but I will be eliminating it. Television, I don't really watch TV, but I will be eliminating it, or not in this space or area when my family is watching it. And my routine in terms of what time I get up, what I do before I go to bed, and the time that I go to bed, all of that will be altered. I will continue to work, yet I will be more conscious and mindful of the interactions that I have with people and how I feel around certain people, so forth and so on. Be more invested, etc., etc. I have a whole blueprint and different things that I will be doing. Acupuncture is another modality that I will bump up as well. I don't get to do that as often as I do my massages and cryotherapy. Those are monthly, but I will incorporate acupuncture during this, and I have 2 massages set up during this time as well, during the 11 days that I will be fasting. I also have an acupuncture mat with a pillow that I will be using, more so during my meditations, just kind of tweaking the way in which I engage or interact during meditation. Music is a big part of something that I love, so I will continue to cultivate that. I love the guitar, acoustic, and then also the drums, so I'll be playing a lot more of that. Writing is another thing that I like to do, so I will continue to do that. Not continue, but I'll start to do that again. And I'm going to be more intentional about what it is that I'm writing when it comes to the journaling piece, because I will be journaling as well, especially this whole process and transition and what I'm experiencing physically, emotionally, and so forth and so on. But my writing in regards to journaling, I'm going to write letters. 2 letters to myself, and those letters are intentional as well. The letters will be about apology and forgiveness. And I have maybe 1 or 2 people in my life, 2 or 3 people in my life that I want to write letters to as well. So that is what I will be doing when I'm talking about journaling and writing. Be more intentional about what that is. And it only consists of forgiveness and apologizing. That's that. Man, I'm so excited about this, the process, and the that it's going to be. A big reason for me doing this is I like a challenge. I like to embody whatever it is that I speak of or talk about. It's something that I've always contemplated or thought about. Not always, but past several years now. It's always come up. And yet I've been a little hesitant of doing it. I'm like, oh, I work out too hard, I can't fast. Or listening to other people in my ear, you shouldn't fast because of this, you shouldn't fast because of that. Same reason as to why I want to do it is because I know that I've been conditioned and I've been programmed based on experiences, based on life, people around me, etc. Society, culture, pushing that food is a necessity. Food we have to have. We don't need food. We need nutrition, and we don't have to eat as often as we do or as much as we do. Reality check, man. Check yourselves. If you are eating a lot and you know who you are, and you and more than you need to, or more often than you need to, it's because you've been taught that. You've been conditioned to believe that that's what you need to do, and you don't. We are unhealthy. We need to heal. We need to reset. We need to start doing things outside of what it is that we've been taught to do. We've been conditioned, and we're living in this programmed world. Like, we don't have to do that. You can recondition. You can reprogram. I've been doing more research on the neurological body as well, which is really fascinating. Basically, neuroplasticity and how I can rewire or reprogram my brain. And this is a big step in me doing that. We live in this system in our minds, and it's wired to do the same thing. And those grooves are deep. We have to start a new system. We have to create a new groove. And once we do that, once we learn from that groove, we have to create a new system. We have to create a new groove. It's repetitive, it's ongoing, and it's consistent. And I'm aware of that as well. I'm so much more conscious of the fact that I don't have as much control over my life as I thought I did. And this is a big reason why I want to do this reset, why I want to invest in my inner self. Seeking outside of self does nothing for me. I realize that as well. Accomplishments are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Doing something that you set out to do, don't get me wrong, is a beautiful thing. But if you're not digging deep into the roots, into the core of you, and seeking depth, that is what I'm doing this for. Depth. I have a calling where I want more, where I know that there's more. And I've been in a space where I was like, well, what should I do? How should I navigate this? What else do I have to accomplish? Should I do this? Should I do that? Get this cert, go back to school. All of these things were coming up about external things, achievements, and so forth and so on. I'm like, that's not what this is about. Right now in the space and where I am in my life is not about achieving anything outside of myself. Rumi has a quote, what you are seeking is seeking you. And that quote resonates with me right now in a way in which it never has. I want to go deeper in myself. My life purpose right now in this moment is to go deep within me. Nothing else has anything to do with anything else. You know, the moment that it was so clear, and that is why I'm sharing this, because you become clear on certain things in your life and in stages of your life. And right now, what I'm seeking is depth. I know that there's more inside of me, not outside of me, inside of me, the depth inside of me, and that's what I'm seeking, and that's what I'm going after. That's what I'm going towards, is me. And it feels really good to have that sense of clarity and awareness and understanding and clarity, and knowing that, again, that's not it. You know what I mean? There's never an end. There's never a finish line. So that's fun for me. I like that. I like the unknown. I like the challenge. I like the work. I'm not saying it's easy. It's not, but it gets easier. And I know that because of the work that I've put in thus far. So there you have it. 11 days, baby, fasting on January 11th, 2020. Join me. You don't have to fast, but you can do something, or you just have an idea of something that you want to do for those 11 days. Do it. Your life, your journey. You got to make it do what it needs to do for you, but I'm sharing because that's a part of my journey as well. Getting on here and sharing a bit of who I am and where I'm at. 11 days. It's not long. You can do it. I'm out.